Pioneer Awards honor those who have had an everlasting influence on our industry through their groundbreaking work and dedication in the areas of system design, product development, training, and promotion of better servicing. The 2022 pioneers have moved our industry forward and are well deserving of the recognition they are receiving from their peers today. Our first pioneer, Robert Parish, is presented by Ms. Caroline Marks. Please welcome Robert and Caroline.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Caroline Marks from Marks Air in Tampa, Florida. And this introduction has been provided by David Peiffer, president of NITCOM Incorporated. David is unable to be here today, so I'm honored to present his words to you. It's with distinct honor and pleasure that I introduce to you an admired dear friend and mentor who has served a lifetime in the mobile air conditioning industry, Robert Parish. In 1987, after the death of Luther Steele, then president of Frijet Corporation, owner Ken Davis hired the young, dapper, and energetic Robert Parish, Bob, to take over. In 1986, I was wet behind the ears at just 27 years old. I had flown in from Ann Arbor, Michigan to meet with Luther to set up a program with Frijet where we would buy complete automotive AC units for a newly born market in the state of Israel. Luther was motivated to get this project rolling. He made things happen at a very important time for my new business. I still remember how nervous I was flying in from Tel Aviv for my first meeting with Bob as the new Frijet president. Transitions are tough, and I was afraid that maybe Bob would not be motivated to continue with our plans in the Israeli market. To my surprise, Bob and I hit it off from the start. There was nothing he wouldn't do to promote our mutual business. In fact, he came up with a plan to expand our business, not just in Israel, but throughout Europe, as Frijet had no meaningful presence there. Within months, Bob had positioned Frijet to reap millions of dollars in sales. In 1988, Bob had Frijet participate in Automechanica in Germany. It was a huge success. Bob had me running all over Europe, chasing new customers and sales, while at the same time assisting with further growth of supplying climate systems to the Israeli market. Every couple of months, I would fly in and spend a few days with Bob at Frijet. Bob had a real knack for sales and marketing, and he was an outstanding teacher. We became very good friends, and he and his wife, Jean, treated me like a son. When I fell ill during one visit, he made sure I had the best medical care and paid for it out of pocket. And he always made sure I was well fed. Although I never played golf with Bob, a lifelong passion of his, I did take to countless bags of microwave popcorn, which is another passion of his. We shared many of those during our hours of meetings. In 1989, Frijet Corporation was sold to industry icon Holt Hickman. Bob was replaced and moved on to Hupp Industries in Ohio as CEO. Over the years, Bob and I stayed in touch and stayed strong, committed friends. Then Bob went to work for Stark Industries in Arkansas as head of sales. Here we reconnected again for a winning combination. In a few short years, Bob made sure our mutual business soared. NITCOM became Stark's #1 aftermarket customer and the #1 fitting supplier in Israel. Bob understood international sales and worked day and night to promote and grow Stark's domestic and international image. I would argue that these were his glory days in our industry. He was at the very top of his game. Bob has been a dedicated disciple and standout in the mobile air conditioning industry for almost 3 decades. He's a man of great capacity and integrity. Bob is affable, engaging, and a very good friend. Bob Parish, I'm so sorry that I could not be at this MACS event to present this tribute to you. You are a defining mover in the mobile air conditioning industry and deserving of this recognition. Congratulations on this honor and receiving the MACS Pioneer Award 2023. It's my pleasure to present MACS Pioneer, Mr. Bob Parish.
It was nice enough to write all this stuff down for me, but the writing's so small I can't read it, so I'm going to have to do it another way. First of all, thank you, Carolyn, for doing that presentation for me and the reading of David's notes. David's kind words, and he's been a great friend for many, many, many years, and but due to medical issues, as she said before, he was not able to attend. I would like to thank the MACS Board of Directors for selecting me and receive this award. Over 40 plus years in the automotive industry, I would like to give thanks to all of the friendships, some of whom are in the room today. It was a pleasure working with you and having you as a friend. One person no longer with us that started me in this business was Stanley Davido, who was my mentor and a long-time friend, lifetime friend, actually. I would also like to significantly recognize my wife, Jean, of 57 years, and my family for supporting me and encouragement to the good and the bad times. And as well, I've made mistakes, but we all learn from them, and I'm proud of the things and accomplishment that we did together. I'd also like to thank the MACS community, recognizing my efforts and my contributions. Thank you.